What's up, a cinema shogun here, and listen, I have been doing my absolute best not to give this woman any more attention. There has been so many news stories coming out, so many things that I could have covered, but I chose not to. I chose not to give this woman any more attention. However, this is just a little too funny for me to pass up. I saw this headline and I spit out my sweet tea all over the place. And of course, I am referring to the most infamous bedwetter of all time. Except this bedwetter didn't wet the bed with pee. She wet the bed with poo-poo juice. Of course, I am talking about Amber Turd. Yes, Amber Turd is back. In fact, she never left. And I'm sure all of you all know that because this story is continuing to rage on. And I don't know why. We have reached a point where Johnny doesn't even care anymore. Johnny is going about his life. Johnny is in a new movie. Johnny is making music. Johnny is about to direct a new movie. Johnny isn't even giving this his energy anymore. So I decided I shouldn't give it my energy either. A lot of people have been asking me my thoughts on all of this stuff that's been happening after the court case. You know, the random accusations about Amber Heard luring in young women for powerful people. Listen, I am up to date on all of that stuff. I have been looking at it, but I decided not to give this woman any more attention because you have to understand, at this point, all of this coverage, it's only helping Amber Heard. Covering this story isn't really helping Johnny anymore. Johnny's filming a movie. Johnny isn't even worried about this. Covering the story is only giving Amber Heard the attention that she so desires. Johnny Depp is Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp is known and will be remembered for all of his accomplishments, all of the awesome pieces of art and movies and stuff that he has made and will one day leave behind. Amber Heard is known because of Johnny Depp in this court case. She can't just move on like Johnny and get attention elsewhere. No, she has to get attention from this. It's almost as if Amber Heard and the people who are still covering this Johnny Depp story, it's like they have a symbiotic relationship. Almost as if they depend on each other for survival. Of course, we have the people covering this story and, it's still getting a lot of attention. I understand why people are still covering it. People are still interested in it. However, when it seems as if you're really helping Johnny Depp, all that's happening at this point, at least in my opinion, is we're helping Amber Heard. So I've done everything I can to just move on from the story, to cover everything else. Because it's been years, people. This situation's been going on for years. How much of our lives are we going to dedicate to this entire situation? Johnny Depp won. Amber Heard lost. But she's clawing her way back into the headlines. Every couple of days, it's something else. And it's like the coverage of this whole entire situation, it's gone from being about the court case to just being about random drama. Now we just have, random Johnny Depp YouTubers fighting with the mainstream media. We got Amber Heard's team calling out these Johnny Depp YouTubers. You got people claiming that Amber Heard's doing adult movies. And it's all just gotten really ugly. And it's all just gotten to be about everything except Johnny Depp. So no, I haven't given up on Johnny Depp. Yes, I am still here paying attention. However, I'm not going to do Amber's dirty work. And even when you're making videos against Amber, you're making her that much more famous. You're getting her name out there because her name isn't going to get out there for anything else. Now, of course, over the past few days, there has been some big things happening. Amber has gotten rid of her lawyer, Elaine. We're all going to miss her. I think we all had an absolutely wonderful time memeing her to death. Made so many Elaine memes over the course of this trial. Man, the Johnny Depp trial memes were priceless. Well, she's out of the picture now. And somehow, some way, Amber Heard has afforded a new lawyer. And they're out here saying that not only are they going to appeal this Johnny Depp verdict, Lord, I don't know if I could deal with another court case. Not only are they appealing, but they claim to have new evidence once again. New evidence! And that's when I just completely lost it. I was supposed to make this video earlier today, but I was just so amused by the headline that I was like, I'm going to put this story off because I keep giggling while I'm covering it. But they're claiming that, oh, Amber Heard is back with brand spanking new evidence. New evidence where? How on earth are you still somehow, some way coming up with new evidence from something that happened years ago? At this point, I am convinced that all of us will be old women and men by the time this is over. I will be 60 years old still talking about, well, Amber Heard's got new evidence for her 49th lawsuit that she has with Johnny Depp. And I'm over it. I am so over it. Not to mention the fact that a lot of this Johnny Depp coverage and the trial itself, a lot of it was a rehash of old information. And it's still continuously happening. With the mainstream media, with everyone. We're just rehashing the same information over and over again. How many times are we going to go over the same damn argument that happened a decade ago? I'm sorry. But I cannot, in good faith, allow myself to spend much more of my life going over details that we've gone over 1,000 gazillion times, that other people have gone over 1,000,000 times, that have been gone over for years now. I'm not going to spend, a good portion of my life covering a single argument between two people. Yet, they're pretending as if they got all of this new evidence, somehow, some way. And it's just laughable because it never ends. And Amber Heard's story, it changes over and over again. I just want to read you all this quick quote from Amber's spokesperson. When it comes to protecting the fundamental right of freedom of speech, we look at that jury's decision, to paraphrase a famous quote, not as the beginning of the end, but merely the end of the beginning. They said it right here out of their own mouths. That they're just getting started with all of this. Good God. Amber, at some point, just take the L and move on. I firmly believe that it would have been better for Amber's career and her livelihood overall if she would have just accepted this loss and moved on. Just move on. Please, everyone. I'm talking to everyone. Move on. Screw Amber. Jeez, for the love of God. When will this woman stop? I can tell you when she's going to stop. Do you want to know when Amber's going to stop? She's going to stop when she comes to the realization that she's no longer getting attention. If Amber Heard farts are breathed the wrong way, people are going to be all over it, covering it, top to bottom. And as long as she knows that anything she does will garnish all of this attention, the longer she will be in the spotlight. But I absolutely hate how they keep acting as if this is a conversation about free speech, that this has anything to do with the freedom of speech. Listen, I am an advocate for the freedom of speech. The freedom of speech means more to me than just about anything on this earth. I believe that we should be able to have the right to say whatever the hell we want. But you don't have the freedom to create lies and false allegations about people that can hurt them, both mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially. Your freedom of speech doesn't give you the right to just say, hey, this person's guilty of this, lock them up. That's not how the freedom of speech actually works. I know that. You know that. And these lawyers know that. These lawyers know that better than anyone. Yet here we are. Let me read you all the rest of this quote. A different court warrants different representation, particularly as so much new evidence is now coming to light. So much new evidence is coming to light. Did you hear that? Amber's team, they have so much new evidence. They just decided not to put this evidence in the last court trial. Oh, no. Somehow, some way, we've created this new evidence from years and years ago. And Amber Heard's going to have all of these new teeny tiny allegations added to the last ones. Because Amber probably thinks that the reason she lost is because her story wasn't spicy enough. So bam! Like Emerald Lagasse on the Food Network. She has to sprinkle new allegations and new evidence. What do you think this evidence is going to be? It's going to be absolutely nothing. But regardless of what this evidence is, regardless of how serious the court systems take it, people are going to be all over this new evidence. And once again, Amber wins. There's only one winner here. Now. And that's Amber. Johnny already won the trial. Johnny already moved on with his life. The only person that is winning from all of this attention still is Amber. It's just Amber. So in many ways, at this point, yes, Johnny won. And yes, I believe Johnny will win again. But in the meantime, who do you think is winning? It's like even when Amber Heard loses, she wins. Because all Amber Heard has is this case. Once this trial and this whole beef and vendetta between her and Depp fizzles out, so will Amber Heard, and so will her name. Johnny Depp will live on, Amber Heard will not. So in many ways, even by me making this video, I'm helping to keep Amber Heard's name alive. And that's something that I don't necessarily want to do. So if you've been wondering, hey, why did I just cold turkey stop covering all of this stuff? That is why. There's been a lot of talks around like, oh, we need to stop, giving her attention, but I don't really see anybody acting on that. I acted on it. But I'm going to keep looking into this case. I'll update you all if there's anything big, but for the most part, I just don't see really anything worth talking about here that much as of right now. There's some stuff going on behind the scenes. There's a lot of mud being thrown all around, but for the most part, it looks to me as if Johnny Depp has fully disconnected himself from the situation, as he should have, and as I believe others should start doing as well. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.